What up, though? I'm JR.
And I'm Dante.
And here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing.
What up, man? I was having a conversation with somebody talking about, like, you know, the support that you receive from complete strangers.
Okay.
Versus, like, you know, the support that you will receive from people that you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you think about that?
It's a night and day thing sometimes. I'm going to be honest with you, man. Sometimes your biggest cheerleaders be cats who've never seen you play a game. You know what I mean? It's crazy how that works. And the ones who watch you, you know, go through what you need to go through to get to that point, you know, they pretend like you ain't doing nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? But when it wasn't popping, you know, it was cool.
Right.
Soon as it move a little faster, man, people move a little different, man.
Yeah, I feel like it's like different variables as to why it be happening like that. Like, I feel like sometimes, like, it's a thing to where people won't support until they see that it's a cool thing to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when the masses is messing with you and everybody that they know is rocking with you, then it's like, all right, let me jump aboard this train and start supporting. You know what I'm saying? But before that, it's like they just lurking in the shadows and
but them
ain't really saying nothing.
So you mean the people who know you and love you, though? Like, why would they have to wait? You know, ain't that kind of crazy when you think about it? When you say it out loud, right? It's like they supposed to be supporting you more than
from day one. Exactly. It seemed like, yeah.
You would think. The ones who say they love you, the ones that say that you mean something to them, you would think what you doing would mean something to them. But it's awkward that the world looks at it like, I can't support you until somebody else supports you. Right. It's like,
because, like, sometimes people don't want to jump out there and be the first person to, like, validate something or say, like, you know, that they mess with it. So, you know, they sit back and they wait for, you know, a lot more people to view it that way and then be like, oh, yeah, I view it that way too. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy thing to say, but people do it all the time, though.
But if I'm supposed to be your man's or your brother or your cousin, whoever I may be to you, right? Shouldn't that be enough to support me from the gate? Like, you would smoke a blunt with me. You'll have a drink with me. You'll go out with me. But when I present you with my business idea, it's like, I can't really mess with that. That what makes people think that that's a thing that's okay, but at the same time will turn around and backbite you and hate once you do get there. Do you get what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I think it just depends on the person, realistically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody has the same reason or the same motives as to why they doing it. You know, sometimes I feel like it can be too because people know you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a stranger, they don't know you. So it's like, you know, if you see somebody every day, you're not looking at them in a certain light. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know somebody, you're not looking at them in a certain kind of way. They just plain old, like, you just plain old Dante to me, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Because I know you. You know what I'm saying? But now somebody else who don't know you as Dante, they don't know you at all. They just, you know, see you on whatever screen it is they see you on.
When I look at what we as, like, creators or we as, like, people who do things that people want to gravitate to or need to gravitate to, I look at it like the sheer fact that I'm trying should be enough for you to participate if you care about me.
Right.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm in the minority, but maybe I'm the one that's strange, but it happens way more the other way around. Like, I've seen people, even I know, share people stuff or whatever that they doing online or whatnot, and I don't even know who they sharing. They don't even know who they sharing, but they feel like they need to, right? But I'll turn around and, let's say, not do something similar, but do something just as big, and crickets. It's literally crickets, bro.
Right. Like, I think, like, some people, it's because they know you. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like they don't see you in the light that a stranger will see you in because you just plain old whoever. Like, you know what I'm saying, to them. Like, they know you and they see you all the time. So it's not like, it's not a thing to them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So you're not special.
I don't know if it's not special, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when people know you, it's like they're more apt to not think much about it because they know you, I guess, as opposed to a stranger. Like, okay, like celebrities and stuff. Like, these people don't know these celebrities.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know them personally, but You know, we got people out there
down about these people.
Right. You got people that tell celebrities happy birthday and all kind of stuff and won't even tell you happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Because you just playing, they know you. I don't know. It's a weird thing, but I mean, it happens.
Bro, it's happened. You ain't lying, fam. You are honest. I think you might be onto something with the stranger thing, right? But it's why.
I don't know, bro.
That's what bothers me the most. Okay. Is it secret animosity? Is it like they don't want you to get somewhere that they think they can get to? Is it something like that?
I mean,
maybe they don't even know they're doing it. Maybe it's subconscious.
I don't know. I mean, there are, some who exist that, have that little secret animosity too. Like that does exist in some people. Like some people will, watch everything that you do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And they just watch everything and that's it. Like they don't have no comment or nothing unless it's something negative. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
that's how
watching.
You know it's secret animosity is like when it's never nothing positive, it's always like something negative.
That's when
like
they got something to say.
They can't wait to say something negative about whatever it is that you're talking about or whatever it is that you're doing.
Yes, yeah, I know.
That's when you kind of know.
On the button. You right on the button with that.
Well, if it's never nothing else but something negative when it is something that they say, it's like, all right, I see what this is.
I see what
this is something different right here.
I mean, cats be playing like a silent game, keeping score. It's like in their own head. Like they playing a game silently.
Sometimes it's a competition.
In their own brain though. They keeping score and you're not even paying attention.
Right.
I'm walking around doing me and you keeping score about what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, and how what I'm doing is affecting your life, right? Mm-hmm. And you the only one that's worried about who winning or losing in that game in your brain. I swear for goodness, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, why would I be in competition with somebody I love?
Right.
Or somebody that I would like grow with. Like it's like it used to be like that back in the dope game. You know what I'm saying? You had your homies, but like Paid in Full. You remember Paid in Full, bro?
Right. It's one of my favorite movies. How can I know?
So that's right there. Everybody was eating. Everybody eats, B. Everybody was eating. Calvin came through the joint, right?
Calvin.
He hit him with a
Kermit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was Kermit the Frog. But he hit him with a pack, right? You know what I'm saying? He made sure he was good. He told him why, everything, right? But little dude couldn't take it. He couldn't take the fact that this dude who was a small timer when he was out was a big timer now. And instead of, he gave him a block, bro.
Yeah.
A block, right? And that wasn't enough for a cat fresh out. It was like he needed to be more. He wanted to be the man so bad that he messed up the plug for everybody.
Right.
He blew the whole thing up by himself, basically. Wasn't no more nothing for nobody, which turned around and made Mitch and them get on some same type thing. Oh, you love him more than me? You gave him the plug? Next thing you know, Mitch in the situation.
Right.
It's all it's one of these things that I don't know if is it just us or is it all across the races? Is it just us, bro?
Man, look, I can't speak on that. I don't know. I only can be one race. I don't know what they got going on, but I think it's just people in general.
You
like,
think
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's people in general, bro.
I would hope
it might
us,
be
bro.
more, maybe more with a certain race. Like you might see it more, I guess, maybe. So I don't know, but nah, I think it's just across the board. It's just human nature, for real.
I mean, when you put it that way, man, if you think about it, you go back like Cain and Abel, even, bro. Think about it, man.
Yeah.
Cain did what he did to Abel. Because, God was like, he accepted Abel's offering and rejected his, which created like this little seed of animosity. And it grew, and it grew to the point where instead of them talking it out and figuring it out, it turned into some other stuff, bro. It turned into you turning on your own blood for existing. Because he didn't do nothing to him. There was nothing done to him. But for him existing and somebody else loving him more, you felt the need to do something to him.
But
you know
I feel like sometimes that some people don't support just because they feel like you already got it all the way together anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they be feeling like, I guess that, because of whoever you are, like if you a person that's always winning or you always got it together. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people might look at it as,
you don't need no help?
Yeah, he don't need no help. He good. Or she good. She don't need no help. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy, bro.
So I don't know, like, if that's a thing for real.
You got a point, bro.
I'm saying
I didn't think about
it. That's probably a thing too. Or they feel like, what's my support gonna do? And it's like a lot. You know what I'm saying? The more people, the merrier. Like, you know what I'm saying? The more people that support, the better. But I don't know. Like some people might think that, What's my little support gonna do for him?
I mean,
or her?
like you just said, a lot.
Right.
What does that mean if you do make it? Do you owe them something? If they didn't support you until after you made it, and then they like, oh man, you my mans, you can you do this? Can you? I wanna. Can I be a part of? You know what I'm saying? Do you let them?
I mean,
you wasn't shooting.
I don't know. It just depends on like how forgiving of a person you is, I guess. You know
heard
what I'm
Drake
saying?
said. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym, fam. I don't need you around. If you wasn't with me when I was bricking them jump shots, don't come when that joint start falling.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta think like that type of stuff happens a lot though, to where, like I said, people won't support until it's the cool thing to do, until like the masses start supporting you. Then it's like, now that mass people is doing it, it's like, oh, okay. Now it's all right for me to.
But how are we supposed to get to the masses if the people we know don't support? How are we supposed to blow? That's why it's so much crab in the barrel mentality. How are we supposed to blow if the people you know don't show? Damn, that was a good rhyme.
From the strangers. That's what I'm saying, because that's normally how it happens anyway. It's like,
so a stranger see you and see something magical, is what you mean.
They don't know you, but they see something on you. I
so
guess
it's
like a
intrigue.
stranger. I guess. You know,
okay.
just like they say, like a lot of people always say that you can't really blow wherever you from until you go blow somewhere else.
I've heard that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like you gotta leave wherever you from or wherever you at, because they all know you. Yeah. Everybody where you from or whatever, they know who you is. They know you already. So it's like you're not a big deal to them yet.
They hear you rapping about bricks, they don't want to hear that.
No, it's not even that. It's just like I just said, bro. Like you're who you are to them already. So
you
they're
can
not
never be
looking at
bigger
you,
than that to
right?
them.
You're not. They're not looking at you in no kind of light
until somebody else make you bigger.
Right. But then you go somewhere else, and it's like, you know.
I see what you mean.
But it's part of the being the masses too, though. Like you go somewhere else, you get popping, and it's like you come back, and then it's like now that they see everybody else rocking with you, now they want to rock with you. See what I'm saying?
See, I see what
but it's harder for them to do it where you from, because they already know you. You're already who you are to them.
So it's basically the equation. It sounds like that's the formula. Then we should go about it thinking that no one that loves us is going to support us. Maybe that's the way we should go about it. Therefore, no feelings is hurt, and nobody's feeling no kind of way because we didn't put ourselves in a situation where I set myself for a letdown. Because I came at it thinking, I mean, I'm going to get more support from Betty Sue and Lil Leroy than I am going to get from my cousin and my girl.
Well, to me, I don't know, bro. I automatically just like, I kind of feel a way sometimes when it's like people that I know that should, or it's like people that I support.
Yeah, that's
you
a
know
big
what I'm saying?
one. That's a big one.
And
Yeah.
I don't get it in return, but at the same time, it's just like I look at it as to, you know, people gonna be people, and people gonna do what they want to do, regardless what you say or regardless what you do. So it's kind of like you can't really have no expectation. You kind of just got to do what you do, and then, you know,
that makes sense.
Let the cards fall where they will. You know what I'm saying?
So is it kind of a case of they want you to do good but not better than them? Is that got something to do with it, you think? Like, I
mean, for some people, I'm not gonna say all, but yeah, I mean that type of thinking, I think does exist.
Yeah,
with some people.
I'm not gonna put everybody in the box.
Well,
but
yeah,
I'm thinking some people live.
Yeah, like you was putting it on everybody. Like, no,
I think it's some people living in that box where it's like they feel like you can struggle. We can struggle together, and it's, you know, we good. But you know, I want to see you do well, but not better than me. And to live in that bubble with those people is kind of like deflating. So you almost got to escape that. You know what I'm saying? So let's say, like, use our pod, for example. We probably going to get a lot more attention from people who don't know us off of the points you made.
For sure.
The people who do know us, they probably hear us talk all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like the people you know, they've heard your points. They've heard your opinions. They heard how you feel about a lot of things. And the same with me, right? But us bringing it to the masses is what's going to be different. Because we not, like, I don't want to use the word special. I keep saying special. I need another word for special. We're not unique to the people that we know, if that makes sense.
It's crazy because it's like I have people that I know for sure that do support, but then it's like I know people that, you know, I thought that probably would with this whole podcast thing that don't at all. So it's like they ain't even paying attention or watching it or nothing. It's just like, all right, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like I try
that.
not to feel no kind of way about it, but it's just like it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like regardless of who do what, I'm gonna get to where I want to be.
Regardless,
point blank. Period. So it's just like You can either come along or whatever, or you can just not. And
Bro,
it's whatever with that too.
I sold like 4,000 books, bro. I know, and maybe
Are you talking about when you release your
when I released my book, right? I sold almost 4,000 books, right? And I literally know 3 people that I know personally who can tell me about what was in my book. All of those sales and stuff independently came from strangers, like through the just word of mouth marketing on internet, whatever, and they was interested in my story, right? So now that I'm sitting here thinking about what you said, maybe a lot of that had to do with the fact that they knew me already. And if you know me...
Oh, yeah. Sidebar. If I ain't part of that 3 you just said, then it's 4 because I definitely read it. I definitely told you. You ain't even know I read it. I told you
bro.
about your... I told you about it.
Surprised the hell out of me.
No, I read it.
Oh, you read that shit? I was surprised,
I bought it and
bro.
I read it. No, I
been
read that whole
surprised,
thing.
though.
I don't know why you were surprised.
I know, because you was a supporter, and I appreciate we support each other in what we do,
Remember
bro.
I told you I was talking to you about the whole book? You was like, dang, you really read it? Like,
Goodness,
fam,
bro.
I
I
read
was
it.
like, dang, man. He actually read. I had to think of, like, actually come to grips with, like, okay, let me talk about the book for real, because a lot of people was like, yeah, I read it. It was good. And I'm like, what you...
But they ain't know about it. No, I knew about
the
I read it from front to back.
They have a quote. Like, hey, man, you don't remember when? None of that, bro. It was straight.
Yeah,
I read it. It was good. So all I'm saying is we look at life from perspective that we should get support from the people that we love. I think we just change the narrative. I think we should just change the narrative for everybody involved. If I'm doing something, you don't have to support me, dude. It's okay. It's all right. But don't expect nothing. If it happens,
right?
Whether it be business, whether it be personal, like it's cats that'll like be like, congratulations, you know what I'm saying, on your wedding, and don't come to the wedding. It's like, I invited you to the wedding, you know, and you didn't even show because you felt the congratulations was enough, but you're supposed to be my man's, right? That's not love. That's not support. You know, it ain't got to just be about business. It could be about life. You know, if you tell somebody you sad and they be like, that's messed up. And that's it. And they love you. They supposed to love you. If you like, man, I'm so sad, man. Life crazy. I'm like, yo, that's crazy, bro.
Just leave it.
Just leave it alone at that, bro. Where's the that's another support situation where it's like it's not even got to be monetarily or nothing. Just be there for somebody in a supportive way. Right. And people think that's hard sometimes. If people want to comment under your post or something, be like, yeah, man, he's sad, man, but I'll just hit him in the inbox.
But see, another thing is too though is like I try not to put like my expectation of me onto other people.
That's
like
hard,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro. It's so hard.
So it's kind of like, you know, everybody is their own person, and how everybody act is, you know, an individual thing. So it's like how you act and how you look at stuff. Somebody else not gonna act and look at stuff the same way as you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
They might not have the same upbringing, might not have the same, you know, outlook, none of that. So it's just like we all different at the end of the day. So it's kind of like, I don't know, man. I just let people be people, man. Sometimes it do be kind of bogus, like especially when they close to you and you feel like, you know, a certain something that's supposed to come from it. Like, dang, like, but you supposed to be my dog, and you don't do nothing. You don't support. You don't do nothing.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. It's not one of them things where I'm not gonna generalize everybody, but the small few, and y'all know who y'all is in everybody's life. You know who you, if you're that person in people's life where they can't count on you for nothing, right? Or you don't ever support nobody, you know who you are. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? But don't pretend in the end. That's all I care about. Don't pretend in the end. But
that's like I said, that's part of the, you know, once it becomes a cool thing or when the master supports you, that's the same thing. Like,
it's just sad, bro.
In the end, because that's when it's cool to do
when
it.
I win, don't you motherfucking pretend. Real talk, bro. Real talk. I don't know, man. I just want to sit and really sit down one day and really talk to somebody and be like, why won't you support me? I got a name on my mind. I'm not going to say the name, but I just want to know the why part of why they feel that way individually, like you said, because it could just be whatever. Don't you think you wish you could at least ask one person why? I
mean, shoot, I do.
Oh, you know.
You know,
I ain't never think to ask nobody, bro. You just be, hey, man, what's wrong? Why you hit for real?
I don't bite my tongue, bro. No. People know, hey, that's one thing about, I'm a very straightforward, blunt person. Like, if I got something I want to say or if I want to ask, I'm going to ask you.
All right.
Point blank, period. I've asked certain people that, like, when I've seen them or when I talk to them, like, hey, how come you ain't blah, 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 blah? Like, whatever it was when it came to supporting her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure. You got to take accountability, bro.
I got to get like JR on that one then.
Yeah, because, like, I be wanting to know, like, what the reason really is, because it's like, especially if we on a certain type of level, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's supposed to be something that goes unsaid anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
that's true.
If I see you or if we talking, I'm definitely gonna bring it up because I want to know. I want to know what
You
your
ain't gonna sit
reason
with
is.
it. Okay,
No,
okay.
I'm not
See,
gonna
I be
sit
sitting
with it. I
with it,
want to
bro.
know.
I sit with it and I just be like, I be trying to figure it out on my own. Maybe I should just come out and just be like, man, what the fuck wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you?
I be wanting to know, so I'm gonna ask because I need to make it make sense.
Is it different from? Is it friends, family, and like, let's say, significant other? Is that different levels of support you should receive? Then should it be different levels in those different categories?
I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess so. I mean, it's different people, it's different relationships, it's different bonds and stuff. So, I mean,
like you say, for example, people won't support, like they say, no, nobody supports you like your mama, or, something like that, right? Or like your best friend always gonna be there for you, or your girl should be your biggest cheerleader. They say all of these things, right? So is there different expectations for each people in your life? You know what I mean? Like your best friend.
Person?
Yeah, exactly. Is there different expectations for that? Like if your girl ain't sharing your pod, something wrong. Or if your girl ain't sharing your rap song, or she ain't sharing your business, something wrong. That's what I think, personally.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't be sleeping with the enemy. Seriously.
Well, yeah. No, I mean, significant other and all of that, yeah, I feel like they definitely should be
like, that's a sure support, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
I feel like, parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it. Yeah, you made me. Come on.
I can't really say. I don't know about siblings or not. Know,
I don't know either, bro. That's a tough one.
Because people's like relationships with their siblings be all over the place. So it's people who mess with their siblings, and there's people who don't. Like,
sometimes
be
sibling rivalries and all that.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you mean. So yeah, I wouldn't count
and I'm
them.
the last one that can talk about that because I know how my relationship is with some of my siblings. So
you preach to the choir, bro.
Yeah, so I know how that can be. Like I was talking to somebody else about that like the other day too, about how weird that is. Like, you know what I'm saying, when you have family or siblings, and it's kind of like some of the relationships be like bogus or messed up to where it's worst. Like somebody off the street. Like, that's how y'all act towards each other. Like, y'all some people off the street, but y'all really like fam.
Straight
but you wouldn't know that because like y'all don't be talking or whatever. People wouldn't even know that. Like,
they wouldn't even know that. It's crazy how it gets to that, man. It's crazy how it gets to that. And that is usually with siblings more than anything. I don't know why that is, man. I think I mean, maybe because it was like moms growing up, your parents, they kind of, you pick up on things. So maybe there was your brother or your sister was like, hey, you get treated better than me, and it may not even have been that, but they, like you say, they may have just saw that.
Could be, or it could just be, just personal relationships.
I feel
personal relationships. Like stuff happens. People fall out. People do all kind of stuff. So,
but what I was gonna say about the significant other, just on the side note, like for example, you realize some people be in relationships with people, and they won't support them to the point where, like, your girl fat or your girl's overweight and you won't support her to losing weight, or she's doing this, you won't support her in like her real estate business stuff, because a lot of people feel like if people do better, they'll get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, they go get somebody else. So a lot of times the support don't happen within the relationship like it should, because they don't want you to grow. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to those things, like, I'm your man, but you don't share my detailing business because you don't want X, Y, and Z to see me have paper, because they're going to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're going to leave. You're going to think I'm going to leave you for better. Do you think?
I don't know. That's varying into like the relationship topics. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I
ain't touching
bro.
none of that.
I guess. All right.
I don't know.
I was just talking about sleeping with the enemy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I
don't know.
That's
care
a
about
whole
the business subject.
Yeah,
I ain't getting into that. I don't do no relationship talking, but I don't look here.
I don't want my biggest support system to be outside of my house, is all I'm saying. Like, I mean, I don't want it to come from outside of my home if I have a significant other. I don't want to be sleeping with the enemy. Not to get no details about like relationships. I just don't want to have, like, in my mind, that's your biggest supporter. Your mama, your father, all that is different. But your people, your significant other, should at least be your biggest supporter. And ain't no wiggle room for me in that one, bro.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I guess, I don't know, however that goes. But I'm just talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? Your friends, your homies, your homegirls, all that kind of stuff.
It all go together,
family, all of that. Yeah,
man, it all go together, man. Like, how many people at my job ask me about the pod, bro? Like, it's always gonna be strangers that's more interested in your life than it is the people who know you, and that's a given. I'm glad you touched on that point today, because a lot of people don't understand the nuances of why that is. But once you figure out that, like you said, people who know you, they don't care. They don't care enough to look into what people.
But I don't know if it's that they don't care.
Enough to
Some
look
of them probably don't.
That's what I'm saying. To look
Some of them
deep
probably don't.
They probably don't.
Some of them do, and they probably just like. I don't know. I ain't about to get no reason
to
for
look
it.
deep into who you are as a person because they feel like they know you. And that was a good, solid point, bro. And the people who want to get to know you, they're going to do the research. They're going to look into what you're doing because they're curious. Curiosity is, I think, got a lot to do with it. People ain't curious about the people they know. They're not. They don't. I don't sit around all day and be like, man, I wonder what my cousin. I don't do that. So I don't think a lot of people would do that for what I'm doing. So, because they know me. Yeah, and
I don't know, but regardless, like I know, like people that I know, if I know you and I genuinely have like a rapport with you and we cool, like I'll be supporting. That's
you
just
got to,
if
bro.
I see it or if you tell me about it, I'ma support it.
Man,
you know how many clothing lines I didn't support it? Nah, think about it, man. For real, like how many failed clothing lines I didn't support it, bro, and spent good money with too, and this stuff ain't even. That's a whole nother story. But I'm just saying.
Hey, but that just show your level of support,
hey,
man.
Like, it's cool. They always get me somehow with the clothing brands.
The number of failed clothing lines I support. Hey,
Fam.
bro, it's okay that that you can be that you
like,
okay
yeah,
with it,
bro. I just be like. And then, like, a month or two go by, it don't even exist no more. I be like, oh, damn, it don't even exist no more.
See, so it wasn't from lack of support from you. It just didn't work no more.
Man, I don't know what happened, but I'm just saying, I know.
You try to buy a tea, it wasn't happening.
Man, look, bro, I could count on two hands, probably over two hands, how many failed clothing lines I done supported, bro, for real. From like homies and fam, whoever, bro, and that's not no shot to nobody. I'm just saying, like for real though,
funny
bro.
Because I've been there
a million times.
I've been there, so that's why I'm laughing so hard because it hit home, bro.
And I still just be like, all right, bet, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But that's support. You supposed to do that. This is what, and you had no reason to do that. They didn't force you to do that.
Nah,
you felt
just off the strength.
Off of the strength, man. More people should be built off of the strength.
Hell no, that's funny as hell. That's some funny shit when I think about it.
Hey, but you support it, bro. That's all that matters in the end. Like, why can't people understand that? Just do it. Just try it, man.
Man, I don't know.
Buy the shirt. Buy the t-shirt. It's $10. Your man's will appreciate
Press
it.
the share button. Click the share.
Thank
it's
you,
free.
man. It is.
Click it.
That's free.
Just click it. Just click the shit, man.
Man, look. If you don't, click the share.
Man, we out, man.
You don't care.
Here goes